I keep seeing the biggest influx ever of low IQ anti-Semites who are ruining the anti-Semite movement because they don't understand. They literally got red pilled yesterday, bro. Like, you literally just woke up to these things. Don't tell me, who's been in this game for quite a while now, what you think and it's completely wrong. Like, you know what? I believe weather modification happens. We don't have to go as far as to say the Jews control every snowstorm. Let's be smart about this process before it ruins our movement. We're going to dive into this deep. I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing. Let's get into it.
The Right Wing has been excellent. Jared Wright, Christian nationalist influencer.
So again, low IQ anti-Semitism. This is what we're going to call it because that's what it is. And it's typically from people who were literally red-pilled like yesterday, like last month. And they're like, oh my God, Israel. And it's like, you know what? I'm happy you're here. I'm so happy that you woke up. I'm happy you realized what's going on. I'm happy you're here. But we gotta have some sort of form of hierarchy. Like, just because you just now found out that Jews run the porn industry does not mean that they run everything. And even if they did, let's pick and choose our battles. Okay, let's pick and choose our battles. Is it worth screwing around with the idea that those people control our entire weather system in the snowstorms in order to prove your point? Is it worth the sacrificing of all the people who are like maybe on the borderline, on the fence line? And then you start saying stuff like that, they're jumping off. They're jumping off. It's killing our movement. And it's what the Jews really want to happen. There's a reason that Mark Zuckerberg, one of those people, allows for these things to happen on Instagram. He allows for that to be literally like anti-Semitism central, right? It's happening left and right. These reels are getting shared. People are getting woke up and red-pilled. But the whole point is he's allowing it to go, and I think he's even pushing it to go to the far extreme, because then they can write us all off. Well, look at these extremists. They're just way out there. They just literally hate Jewish people. That's all it is. That's what they want. They want to push us into a box that's on the extreme side. So then, whenever you have people who genuinely have real criticisms of Israel and international organized Jewry, then they get pushed into that box. People like me, people like Fuentes, all these people are getting pushed into this extremist box when it's really not fair. And it's because of low IQ anti-Semitism. And I have this major problem with it. And like, maybe we all have to go through this like process where it's like, for a little bit, we just like blame everything on those people. But can we please be more mature and more logical about it? Like I said, do I believe in weather modification? Absolutely. I think that, there are individuals who probably mess with the weather. There are heavy metals in the sky. I do believe in chemtrails. Don't get me wrong. I'm all on board with this stuff. But how about we pick and choose our, battles against Israel instead of just throwing it out there because maybe a few Jewish people have worked in these, these labs. Instead of throwing that out there, can we be smart about it? And can we say, you know what? I don't want to, lose the war over this little bitty battle. Maybe there's a little bit of truth in it. You know what? I'm right there with you. I definitely believe that stuff is happening. But let's pick and choose our battles, people. We can't do this low IQ anti-Semitism anymore. It will ruin the movement. Okay? You don't have to blame every single little thing on Bibi Netanyahu. And trust me, I blame him for a lot. If you followed me for any period of time, I blame him for a lot of things. I blame Israel for a lot of things. We don't have to blame them for everything because it ruins our reputation. It's like the boy who cried wolf. Okay, that's like these people who are literally unfollowing me in droves, right? Because I said that I support mass deportations. Well, ICE and the IDF are best friends. Bro, ICE has worked with several overseas, groups, special interest groups like that. Very, spec ops type things. They've worked with several of them. I don't negate, I'm not going to just sit here and deny that, yeah, are there potentially IDF soldiers in ICE? Maybe. That doesn't change the fact that we need deportations. And that doesn't mean that I've gotten paid $7,000. And do you understand how low IQ that makes you seem? Perhaps you actually are. And if you're seeing this, I pray that my critiques wake you up to what you're doing and you say, "Ooh, maybe I should be better about this." Do you not see how extreme that makes you sound to the average person? Where they're going to push us all into a box and completely ruin this movement that's happening. We're on the brink of seeing real change in the Middle East, seeing real change with international organized Jewry. People are waking up and it's wonderful, but let's wake up in a logical fashion, please. Let's be logical. Let's think. Let's have like actual conversations, right? If you want to say, hey, look, these people own like all the major porn sites, that's a really good cause to fight for. Let's get those shut down. And it's easily provable, right? These rabbis are the ones running them. That's easily provable. OnlyFans gives more money to AIPAC than anybody. Easily provable. That's a great battle. Let's win that battle because then we can really start turning the tides, right? Okay, now let's dive into, well, this is a genocide in Israel. We can nail that one. We can hit it hard. It's easily provable. But whenever you jump ship and you go out on your own and you start making outlandish claims, it makes it hard to win the other battles because the people that are in the middle on this start saying, "Oh, these people are kind of crazy. I don't want no part of them." And they get off of our side. They don't fight for us anymore. And then you can't bring them back. You can't get them to jump back on board. It's very hard. So let's be smart, people. No more low IQ anti-Semitism. I know you just got woke up. I know you saw your first, meme of a certain historical figure in a speech that was AI translated, and you just got fired up. Trust me, I understand. But let's be smart about this, okay? Let's think things through. And I know that you're new to the game and you're so fired up, but how about you actually like look at some of the people that have been in this for quite a while and say, what are they saying? What are guys like myself saying? What is Nick saying? Not to say that I believe everything Nick says or agree with him 100%, but he's been in this for a very long time. And he speaks about low IQ anti Semitism quite a bit because it's ruining the movement. What do guys like Clyde Bosch say? The real Clyde. He's been in this for a long time. He understands it very well. What a guy like Ethan Levin say? There's several of these people who I'm great friends with who have been doing this for quite a while who all say the same thing. And it's like, hey, can we please be smart before y'all ruin this movement? So please, no more low IQ anti-Semitism. I cannot even stress this enough. It's so annoying. It's so stressful how hard y'all make it on us. And I'm happy you're here. Don't get me wrong. If I lose your follow, oh well, it doesn't really hurt my feelings that much. I'm here to spread truth. And the truth is, if we want to win this war, we have to be smart. And we cannot just willy-nilly start blaming everything on the Jewish people. It's not smart. It's really stupid, actually. Honestly, I don't mean that in a rude way. It really makes you look dumb. So please be smart in this movement. Be smart in what we're doing. If we want to wake more people up, pick and choose the right battles to do so. You don't have to go out on a limb and blame everything. And trust me, I'm with you. Do they run the banks? Absolutely. Do they run the porn industry? Absolutely. I'm right here with you. No, I have not taken any money. Trust me, I'm still in a shed in my backyard. I have not taken any money. I'm telling you the truth because that's who I am. I'm Jared Wright. This is The Right Wing, and I post this content all the time. Make sure you follow along. You hit all the buttons down below. That's super important. Boost the algorithm so more people can wake up to this. But hope you have a great day.